This land is your land. This land is my land. From California, well, to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. I tell you, this
Thank you.
So it's at last, huh?
Yes, at last.
Connie Wilson?
At last,
At
yes.
last.
Sony Records and Mr. William Payton
Right.
allowed me to redo it, and it was truly a privilege. Etta is an all-time favorite. It's generally the first wedding song, so I've had a lot of fun just singing it and performing it.
Speak to these marvelous...
Aren't they awesome players? I'm gonna let Philip start.
My name is Mr. Philip Danzig on keyboards. We have Gerald Noel on saxophone.
Yay!
Wendell is on bass. And Tyrone is my man over here on the drums.
One more time, okay, start over.
My name is Philip Danzig on piano.
Yay!
Thank you. Mr. Noel on saxophone. Wendell is on bass. And my man Tyrone is on the drums.
Thank you so much for being out here at the Beverly Hills Art Gallery. We really appreciate it. And oh my goodness, it's Connie Wilson from Sony. Yes. Okay, so what's the next thing that's going on with you?
I just released a new music video. You can go to YouTube, Connie Wilson, Love Emotions. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna really enjoy it. It's a different flavor, it's not jazz, so it's a little bit of everything, but a new me.
Welcome to Markie's World. I'm Markie Shinn, and I'm your host. And today's guest is Connie Wilson. Connie Wilson is a singer. She's a youth advocate. And do you dance, Connie?
No.
Soul Train?
Maybe Soul Train. Yeah, I can go down a Soul Train like that.
Okay. And she's a writer,
Yes.
a playwright,
I wrote a book.
an author. Oh,
Yes,
what's
yeah.
the name of some of your books?
Well, one book is finished, it's Girls Night. We did a screenplay called Remnants of Redemption.
I think I read that.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, I think I read
It's
that.
good. Also, the reason I'm here today is because I just finished my new music video. You can go to YouTube, Connie Wilson, and it's titled Love Emotions, and you're gonna love it.
And I want to thank Bill for allowing us to be able to air your performance.
Yes. Thank you, Sony Records. Thank you, Mr. William Payton. Thank you, Brenda Payton. They allowed me to redo Etta James' At Last. The first wedding song is awesome, very heartfelt, and I am very appreciative to have been selected to do the particular song.
And so, let's make this known. I am not asking for any release. I just appreciate the thought that they're allowing me to air this on Can TV.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yes.
So, now, when did this come about with you singing At Last? How long ago was that, when they first started?
I think that was 2018, I believe.
18?
2018. I received a phone call asking me if I wanted to do it.
Was that Bill?
That was Bill, that was
Oh, okay.
Mr. Payton, yes. And quite naturally, yeah. At that time, I did a lot of background work. I always wanted to be in the front, but never had the opportunity.
Right.
So I did a lot. I'm an awesome background singer as well, and you will hear that on Love Emotions. You understand what I'm talking about. But back to At Last. So I was
So Bill was the one who set that up, and I wanted to say that, Bill, I am so grateful to Bill for taking good care of you.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he's always been a straight up person.
Yes, yes.
Took good care of you. I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yeah, he saw something in me that others didn't. I was telling a story. I was in this group, and I was doing background, and a young lady, I remember on the ride home, and I hope she's watching this, on the ride home from rehearsal, she stated to me that I should never step up front.
Oh, what do you mean?
She had the balls to do it. And I need to stay in the background because people would laugh at me. But I don't think anyone is laughing at me. My experience thus far has been nothing but applauses and people pushing and lifting me up. So to her, I say, wrong, sister.
And it is so beautiful. Let's watch it.
Yes. Well, she's gonna edit it.
It was great.
Well, thank you.
It was so
thank you.
great.
And let's talk about love emotions.
Okay,
I know
let's talk
we
about-
can go between
back.
everything.
Okay.
We have a lot
Okay,
to talk about.
tell me about
But
love.
love emotions. During COVID, when it first hit, I could not play a piano.
Oh, okay.
I've always had the desire to play a piano or some type of instrument because I sang, but never could. But during COVID, I had nothing to do when it first hit that March. And I had 2 old dusty keyboards in my basement.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, they are old, but I pulled them out. Also, I have a friend named Michelle Douglas. She's a music teacher, and my grandson was in the band, after school band. So I would go with him, and I was like, well, instead of just sitting here watching them play, ask her, can you play the piano? If she'll teach you. And it was so fun, and she said, no problem. So she put me at the, asked me what did I want to play.
Okay.
She had a lot of instruments.
Okay.
So I said, piano. So I get there, and I try, and I play. I was horrible. And we had a concert. And she was a good woman. Even though I played horrible, I sucked for real. She still put me out there in front. That's why I was telling the gentleman earlier. Be nice.
Right.
She put me out there, and I would hit a few notes right, but most of them was wrong. And it was like she would just take over on her keyboard. But anyway, so that I just wanted to give her a shout out. Thank you, Michelle. But during COVID, God got in me. She sent me to a program, and it's for anybody, called Little Kids Rock. And it taught little kids how to play instruments.
Oh, wow.
And how to sing, how to write, how to create. It taught them everything for free.
Oh.
I went there, I pulled did keyboard, and
Little Kids Rock.
Little Kids Rock.
Okay, because I have a couple of those keyboards at home.
Oh, okay. You will learn. Little Kids Rock, I promise. It taught me how to play chords. I went to sleep and I woke up, and the next day I was playing. It was the weirdest thing. I only knew a few chords, but then all of a sudden I got an ear. So if I hit this, automatically this other thing came into my mind and took my hands here. And it took them here. And the next thing you know, I'm just bouncing and I'm playing, but I had no words. Next day, go back to bed, wake up in the middle of the night, and I started hearing words.
Oh my goodness.
So I ran, I got pencil and paper. Didn't know that these 2 things were gonna go together. I started writing words. Within a week, I had a song. Love emotions. Love emotions, and it is awesome. And that was God's gift to me.
Let me interrupt you on that, just a hot break, because that's how children discover the things that they have, the abilities that they have. And if it's not introduced to, what if you didn't have those keyboards at home or thought about playing it? You would never have known.
I would have never known.
And that's how I feel that, because a child who is introduced to a lot of things, they can learn and find out what they're going to do.
Yep, just have to give, and just give them things and watch them. Don't even say, I learned. I want you to do this. Just put some stuff out there and just watch it. And see what they are drawn to and what draws them.
Right,
you know?
they're like, oh, hey, I
Right.
like this.
Because
There's so many different aspects to us all. I mean, you don't have to just be an artist. You don't have to just be a poet. You know,
Right.
you could be an artist and a poet. You could be a musician. You could be all. People live so many different lives. It's crazy.
I found out I'm a composer.
Oh,
I can be a director.
yeah.
I can do a lot in the arts.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the arts, in academia, I just got another master's, you know, so I say I don't like thank you. I say I don't like school, but I must because I got two.
Right.
You know, and that was hard work. Thank you again, thank you. That was hard work, but other than that, I'm not like, I have a sister, she's an artist. An artist. My other sister over here, a creator. Those type of things, no. But music and developing, yes, you know. Also, I want to talk about, give my boo a little credit. I praised everyone else.
Maurice.
He helped
What's his
us.
name?
Maurice
Oh.
McGarry.
Maurice, what's his last name?
McGarry.
McGarry.
Yep, Maurice. You know some McGarrys?
Mhm.
They have a huge family.
Oh.
He and I, we wrote Remnants of Redemption together.
Mhm.
He's an awesome writer, awesome.
Yes, I read some of his work too because Maurice was on my show before.
Yes,
You
yes.
were on my show
yes. Yeah, I was on your show before.
once or twice.
Once. This is my second time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, welcome back.
Yeah, so
But come back to the beginning when you said you woke up and you had words.
I had words, and I just began to play the song. Then I recorded the song. Then I looked at so now I have the recording playing, and I looked at my words, and I just started singing. And I also want to thank Valentino, Mr. Valentino. I think it's good energy. Even though I had put the song together, it wasn't finished. I didn't have the equipment to honestly finish the song. So I had to go to a studio, and Mr. Valentino, good energy, he helped me to finish the song. He brought in this other guy who put the ice and sugar on it and just made it beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, and so the song was complete. I have 3 more under my belt. Oh, look out. This next go around though, for my graduation present, I'm going to buy me a more modern keyboard. And I'm going to set up me a studio. And I'm going to produce my own stuff.
That
You know
sounds
what I'm saying?
oh wow.
Yeah, I can. God showed me.
Yeah,
I can. You know.
You literally can.
Yeah, so why not?
Yeah.
That brings me
you
joy.
want to,
And I also, let me say this to everyone in the world. Whatever brings you joy, do it. Oh, that was horrible.
That is
But I've had women do a lot of horrible things
I know.
in this industry. I've had some, I remember being at a rehearsal.
Remember, I went to see you one day do your show, and I was asking some girls where they sent me all. Remember? They sent me all around the block.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah.
You've done so much with yourself, and
Thank you. And know this, my story is not squeaky clean. So I'll write about that later. But it's truly not squeaky clean. I paid a price to be sitting here.
I will be waiting on that book.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be good and juicy. I paid a price to be sitting here, you know, and I think I went through those experiences in my life so I can be the woman I am today, and I can help today, and I can understand today, and I can make a difference today. You know, and no false flagging at all.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Zero.
true.
And no judgment, never judge. Because who am I to judge?
Right. I mean, it's not even we don't even really have the ability to judge another person, or do we have the authority?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so no, I love working with children. I'm a school teacher. And I remember when I was going to school, I wanted to be that teacher. Well, all the kids wanted to be in my classroom, and I got to experience that.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
oh my God, but there was so many of them. I was like, whoa, whoa. But yeah, I got to experience that. I can tell you, I have 3 cats at home looking for a puppy. You see the cats here looking for a puppy, if anyone knows the one.
Whatever I did became easy. I learned a lot faster than everybody else. And so, look how long it took me to get my arm amputated. You see what I'm saying? It's to say that everybody is not perfect, and you get older and you age gracefully, and you start to understand a little bit more about life. Life is not about beauty, and it's not about what you have and what you don't have and anything else, but it's about mentality and your heart. It's about a whole lot of that kind of stuff, you know. And I've seen beautiful people outside be horrible people on the inside. And you know, I met some people that were really nice looking, and they had the worst personality. And trust me, I was never like that. I was never like that because I only went on what you told me. You told me this. You told me I was cute, but I never thought I was really so cute. Let's put it like that. Let's say it like that. But you told me that. So this is the thing, that everybody is going to change in one way or another. Something's going to happen. You know, you might get amputated in some kind of way. And you know what I thought about? Do you know that they call false teeth prosthesis too? You know, so this is a prosthetic arm, and you get a toothless prosthetic. You know, it's
I didn't know it was prosthetics, though. I didn't know
Yeah,
that's what they called it. So what
when
is
you think about
prosthetic?
it,
It's something that you add
You
on.
replace,
Okay,
so,
there you go.
You know, some people have, hey, you lose your, you know, so.
I'll have on a prosthetic.
I mean, it's just all sorts of things that you never know. You don't really think about what you're gonna go through or who you're gonna be. You don't think that you don't think that just because you got it all right now,
It's gonna stay there.
it's gonna stay that way, because it might not. But you're gonna have to be like me, where I was never a vain person. See, I wasn't vain. I was glad. You know, I'm not a vain person. Never was a vain person. It might sound like it sometimes that I am vain, but I'm not. You know, I just be kidding. I just be kidding, you know. But it's just to say that people should praise themselves and think highly about themselves. That's how I am. That's my MO. I think so highly about myself. I think highly of anybody else that's around me. I don't have problems in complimenting people, and that's just how I am. But you're not gonna tear me down, and nobody else will, and no arm will. So you see the way I am. This is how I am.
Yes.
That's what the point is, trying to get across to some people. You know, but some people would have jumped out the window.
Oh, couldn't have dealt with it.
I mean,
But like you said, that was ego, and that was devil.
mhm.
Or no, lower power in their heads.
Right.
You know, and then once your dumb butt jump, he done jumped out of your head and gone to the next person, and now you splattered on the ground.
And here's the worst thing: you may still live.
Ooh, now that would be messed up. That would be jacked up.
That would be really terrible. That would be a terrible thing. That would be a terrible thing. Oh, I have to cut this out.
Yeah. Back in 3, 2, 1. Yes.
What the heck? But it is so good to have you here on my show today, and I really enjoyed it. And I hope you come back again,
Most definitely.
especially when you get that new song out.
Yeah, forever. Forever.
Oh,
It's gonna
wait a
be
minute,
beautiful.
Hold on, let's take a look at the. You did bring the video for.
Oh yeah, love emotion.
Oh, Love Emotion. We're
Yes, yes.
Let's take a look at Love Emotion.
Okay. the band.
And the band. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is so great. I just love the band and the band that we had for what was their name again?
Damn. D-A-M.
Gam.
Game.
Oh.
Okay, now wait a minute. No, man, grown ass man.
Game.
Okay, okay, check. I mean, cut. Okay, come on, ask again.
What was the name? I ain't cut this out. I ain't cut this out. No, it's too good.
Game. Grown ass men. And they were and are awesome.
They really were.
Oh,
They played
my God.
And they played 2 songs.
What's the name of the band? Okay, let's come up.
You can call us the game, wrong?
The game.
Game. Grown ass men.
Oh, okay. So let's wave goodbye to everybody.
At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over. My life is like a song.
The skies above are blue. My heart is wrapped up in clover. The nights I looked at you,
you're my dream that I can't speak to. My dream I can call my own. You're my thrill to rest my cheek to. A thrill that I've never known. Oh,
your smile,
your smile,
it casts your spell. And here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last.
you're my dream that I can't speak to. A dream that I can call my own.
You're my thrill to press my cheek to.
was made for you and